afternoon, Texans! Great to see everyone out here today. My name is Ramey. I am the founder and head of Asian Americans for Obama. We're very happy to be here, part of this incredible coalition of people, organizations, grassroots folks putting this event on. I mean, it's just been amazing, absolutely amazing to see what this campaign has done in terms of bringing people from all walks of life and all backgrounds together. It's just been outstanding. I first came to support Senator Barack Obama for, quite personal reasons. I actually attended the law school where he was a professor, and got to know him when he was running for U.S. Senate. I was a volunteer, helped collect petition signatures to get him on the Democratic primary ballot for U.S. Senate in 2004. And the church that's become so controversial that he attends, that was one of the churches we were out at collecting petition signatures, I remember, and being out there in that congregation. And I gotta tell you, those are great people out there. However the media has decided to distort or, focus or fixate on certain things to try to sensationalize the issue. Those are Americans who love their country and who care very much about their community. That was a church full of people who really gave their time, and I mean, it was a community activist focused church. I mean, that was the reality I saw out there. Social justice was always high on their agenda. So I can understand, and I understand why Senator Obama, a man who grew up always choosing to take the harder path, not the path of high pay or glamour or easy money, in order to really work hard for the people. And that's really what really inspired me in the first place. I personally, because of his example, and for other reasons as well, I have chosen to do something similar with my life. Graduated from law school, did not go to the big firm, decided to come here to Austin to work in public interest, to do law for, folks who need the help, who can't afford legal representation. So, I see a lot of kindred spirit in him, and I think that, to have someone with that kind of background at the helm of this country who really gets regular people, and this is why I think it's so ironic that the media is trying to attack him for being, supposedly elitist or out of touch. I don't think we've ever seen a presidential candidate in a long time, at least in my lifetime. Admittedly, I haven't been, around as long as some others, but, in our lifetime, who really was on the streets, on the front lines of fighting poverty every single day. And that's just outstanding. As an Asian American, one of the things that I found really inspiring is that Senator Obama's message really resonates beyond just the typical categories that politicians like to slice and dice us into. He's about identifying and seeing and respecting all of the diversity in our community, and at the same time emphasizing those things that make us unified, that make us part of the same country, the same community, with the same goals, the same values, and the same ideas. His background as someone who is both part of different groups, who's grown up in such a diverse family. We all know that he's his father was from Africa and his mother was from Kansas, but some people may not know that his sister is half Indonesian and his brother-in-law is Chinese, and he has an incredibly diverse family. His own experience of both belonging and feeling excluded has, I think, really given him insight into the experiences of those of us who have up to this point, maybe been a little disappointed in how politics and government have treated us, have not included us in all of the processes of democracy. And Obama is really saying to everyone out there, saying to Washington, this is time for that to end. It's time for everybody to have a seat at the table. It's time for the people who are making the decisions to be the people who are out there in the streets, who have real problems, not the people who are making millions of dollars off of corrupt deals with the government, not cronies of President Bush, not drug companies and corporations getting tax breaks, and it seems like John McCain thinks that that's the only solution we need to our economic problems, because I guess it's worked really well for the last 8 years. But I'm really glad to see us out here. I'm glad to see our Asian American supporters out here. I love to see the diversity of this crowd. That's what I love about every Obama event I've been to. It's just how incredibly diverse the crowd is. I look out there and there's just people, young, old, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Native American, GLBT, I mean, people from different social classes, people who are doing different things with their lives. It's just amazing. So I'm really happy that Asian Americans for Obama was able to come here and participate and be part of this coalition, be part of this, and we're going to work together, do everything in our power that we can until November to make sure that Senator Obama gets elected, and that all of us, every one of you out there, is going to be right there with him in the White House. Thank you very much.
Take this country in a fundamentally new direction. That's what's happening.